Hi there, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be doing another Hollyoaks weekly type video. This one I'm going to be talking about Pete, and then the Darren, Nancy, Grace and Esther stuff. So that's all I have for this week, but let's get into it. Okay, cool. So the first bit we have to talk about is Pete. Obviously him being, I guess you could say, discovered or found out or revealed, that kind of thing. Because basically, you know, the stuff with Jade came out, and then the stuff with him and Cleo and all that kind of stuff came out. And of course he got run down. We found out it was, I think it's Rennie or Renee, Rennie, isn't it? Rennie. I forget how to pronounce the name sometimes. So we found out it was Rennie. It was probably like a drunk drive kind of situation. It seems that it was kind of done that way. Some people thought it was Darren, because he said, you know, where is Pete, and then it was his cab and stuff like that. So Pete got run down. He did survive though, and then he blackmailed Rennie. And I can't remember exactly what he said in his blackmail, but I think it was about her alcohol or something like that. I can't fully remember, but you know, she said to him basically, I'm going to get Cleo to reveal, you know, write her statement and stuff to the police. So it's been confirmed that Pete is leaving. I think it's in January. I read from Entertainment Overdose. I think it's in January that he's leaving. So he's leaving soon. I think he's meant to get some repercussions or something in December, because although he's been run over, he hasn't had his like repercussions yet, I guess you'd say. Nothing serious has happened. Like he hasn't, you know, hasn't got involved with the police or anything like that. That kind of thing. So I think it'd be interesting to see what happens there. As to whether Renee can, you know, get out of the blackmail, as to whether, you know, Cleo can get around to writing a statement, and then they can get out of this situation. So Pete is obviously like a short-term character, as well as Portia, because it's been announced that Portia's leaving. I actually did forget as well, and then there was an article that came up and said about her leaving and stuff. So it is confirmed Portia's leaving and Pete is leaving. Freddie is returning this December. I think late this year, because I said late next year. That's my mistake. I thought it was early next year, but apparently it's late this year. So I was a little bit confused with that. But I think it's late this year, and then it's going to basically develop his plot early next year as well. Like he'll maybe return this year, and then his plot will develop more next year, obviously. So it'd be interesting to see what happens with him and Lindsay when they next come face to face. I don't know if he'll rat her out. I don't know, you know, if that's the way that they're going to go with it. So yeah, looking forward to seeing what happens with Pete and Cleo and Rainey and all the McQueens and Portia. Hope they don't kill Portia off. She did reveal, I think it's Queenie Lemore. I might have said her name wrong. She did reveal that her character was only due to stay for short term. I'm thinking what they did was probably when Mercedes had her leave, or she kind of temporarily left or whatever, they had Portia come in to kind of throw us off. I think that Portia was Mercedes' replacement, because they're kind of similar characters, sort of, I guess. And then, you know, Mercedes is coming back, so Portia leaves. I guess it's a little bit sort of weird, but it seems like it's that way to me, that they, you know, Mercedes left for a bit. We wasn't sure if she was dead. She came back. She's alive. Portia came in to temporarily replace Mercedes, although they've been in the show together for some weeks now. And then, you know, Mercedes comes back, Portia's going to leave. So we'll see how she leaves. Hopefully she doesn't get killed off. But we'll have to see what happens. So yeah, the next piece I have to talk about is Darren, Nancy, Grace and Esther. So some funny scenes as well. we had basically like a single mingle night kind of thing, and then Grace and Darren won the prize. I can't remember what it was. Oh, it was around romantic meal for two or something, and then it ended up being Darren and Nancy. Um, so it ended up being that Nancy wanted to tell Darren that she loved him, and then Esther wanted to tell Grace that she loved her, which was kind of a twist I felt. We'll see what road that goes down, and then Darren and Grace were drunk, and then they were getting together, and then that's kind of its own thing, and then Grace, not Grace, Esther sees Grace and Darren together, and then kind of that throws her off from telling Grace, obviously. So Kim's not really in this storyline anymore, I guess. We'll have to wait and see what happens with Kim. But I think Grace and Esther would be okay together. Depends what happens with Trevor. Depends what happens with Kim as well. Depends what happens with Darren and Nancy. But that could be very interesting to see what road they go down with that. I personally I'd like to see Darren and Nancy back together, although I thought Darren was with Maxine and I thought Nancy was with Joe, but I don't know. Joe's kind of with, oh yeah, Joe's with Mercedes now, so, and then Freddie is kind of sort of dead and with Lindsay and not with Lindsay, kind of thing. So I'd say it'd be exciting to see how that plays out. And then Esther and Grace I'd be okay with, depends what happens with Trevor though. I don't think he'd be okay with that, but we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. And then of course you've got Curtis in the mix as well. So that could be interesting. And I think that's all the points I have for this week. Didn't do an episode last week. I thought I'd just save it for this week. Because if I don't have enough things to really talk about, it's not really worth doing a whole video. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about all this stuff with Pete and Cleo and Rini and Darren, Grace, Esther, and Trevor and all those characters. Let me know what you guys think is going to happen. And yeah, so for this video guys, if you like this video, please thumb it up and help support the channel. Please share, please favourite as always. And yeah, subscribe here if you're new. You do have to have a verified YouTube account or something. Because I went to make one the other few months ago, and they wanted like a phone verification and stuff like that. So look into that if you guys haven't got a YouTube account, and then sign in, subscribe. Of course, sign up, then sign in, then subscribe. Yeah, so for this video, thanks for watching guys. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Cheers.